No, man. Oh, that's the Destiny extension. The Destiny extension trying to fuck us. It's trying to fuck us. Give myself a little mic check. Why not? Make sure the quality 1080p 60. Yup. Essentially, last night my PC crashed because of what I'm not really sure is the issue. Yeah, not really 100% sure what the issue is yet. Have a couple suspicions, right? Most people would just assume the problem is the graphics card. But my PC, I messed up installing Windows. Well, I messed up putting in a new SSD for Windows. I had a 120 gig SSD, then I got a 256 gig NVMe, and I was lazy and used a program that I used once upon a time at work in order to clone the C drive, which meant that my C drive had no space, and a 256 drive was split in half in two partitions, which was definitely problematic for the PC. So after a long time hemming and hawing, putting off reinstalling Windows, I reinstalled Windows, got everything set up, got OBS backed up best I could, stayed up way too late getting the PC set back up. But so far it's been worth it. I went to stress test the GPU using firmware, and immediately when I clicked run, it failed. And by failed, I mean the PC crashed the same way it did last night. But I made the decision, you know, I'll give it one fluke. Since I just installed Windows as a fresh driver, give it one fluke. Restarted the PC, restarted just fine, ran the stress test, and lo and behold, it ran just fine, no problems for 20 minutes. So now we're streaming. We're streaming to see what happens. And put everything to the proper test. And, you know, make sure all my settings are good, everything transferred over to okay. The one thing I forgot to do was back up my streamer bot. So it took me a while to figure out setting up the chat overlay again. But I was able to tweak the chat overlay a little bit so that it doesn't just stay on screen all the time. Which is... How did that even kill me? Which is fine. So, you know, cool. So now we're here. We're chilling. We're in the power mines. We're gonna see what happens. Fingers crossed there's no issues. But, making plans and trying to come to terms with parting ways with the bulk of the last magic deck I had kept and saved, which was my child. my dragon deck. I don't know why it says I've been live for 3 hours. That is just not true. What is going on, Twitch? We've not been live for 3 hours. Been live for like a few minutes. Yeah, we've been live for 3 minutes. Do I need to reopen my shit? Yeah, YouTube has the right thing. So Twitch is just fucked up. Twitch is fucked up. Twitch is sipping early on a Friday night. That's what's going on. Twitch, what are you smoking, bro? I haven't been live for 3 hours. 3 hours ago, my PC wasn't even booted up. What are you smoking, Twitch? And now that we've done the longest run of Caldera ever, because I started streaming and was messing with shit mid-run. Twitch, I don't know what the fuck you're smoking. Yeah, even Twitch Inspector's like, yep, 4.8 minutes. But my stream manager says 3 hours. You know, it must be a weird little time zone glitch with the new installation of Windows. Oh, we got a Prime! You should have been Armor, you bitch. I need Solstice Armor so bad. I need tier 5s with the roles that I need for Solo Witness. Because I've min-maxed the fuck out of my rotation. It comes down 100% to execution. My fucking my D2 extension is fucked right now. It's a Destiny 2 official extension. Oh, I had too much to eat, guys. Way too much to eat. There we go. Fixed it. Alright. Hopefully, everything will be fine. No issues with the PC. There's one small thing that I noticed is happening across Windows installations, which is when I copy paste something, it can like, or when I copy something, it can like hitch, like the system hitches. So that is leading me to believe that potentially the memory was the issue was never with the GPU, but the issue was with the memory.
Very good. Expect heavy resistance, just as you like it.
You see, now everything's fine. Like I'm copying now. Of course, the issue just isn't happening. No, accepting the ban. Bro, accept your ban and stop crying. You are banned. Deal with it, bro. That, like, stop. Just stop, man. You don't know what happened, clearly. Like, the fucking art money situation, whatever. But, like, the Pine thing, like, it just doesn't make sense. One bit. And I would not be surprised at all if in the coming months there is actual, like, legal proceedings over it. Like, there should be. Like, Bungie's always making an example of hackers and have made an example of bad members of the community, which is good. But on the flip side, maybe someone needs to make an example out of them. Because if they're purposely doing shit to, like, influence the people who are in the top, like, that's bad. That's like very, very, very fucking bad. And honestly, if I was Pine, and like this is also making the assumption that yes, like there was no cheating of any kind, blah blah blah, this that whatever. Like, if I was Pine and I have all the video proof and everything that like yeah there was no funny business, I would already be in contact with an attorney. I'm not even kidding. Like I would be in contact with an attorney right now. And looking to sue Bungie for for losses that come with what is it? The defamation. Like I would absolutely be suing Bungie for defamation over this. If like, you know, especially like me like being me, like I know for a fact I'm never fucking cheating. I will take my 0 fucking encounters, 0 bosses killed in DP all fucking day. I know that there would never be anything that would ever get me to cheat in this fucking game because I want to stream it every day and have it be what I do. So I just wouldn't fucking do that. So I would be suing Bungie for damages, for future damages, because that is a potential very lucrative career in content creation, as well as defamation. Souring your name, banning you and like making it so that like you did something bad or whatever. And the other thing is like there have been false bans before when they do these large waves. It's happened. So like I completely understand them taking their time and wanting to make sure that like you know they've got like their shit covered as well, but like they need to hurry up. They need to hurry up, because the longer they wait, the more likely it is that they're gonna end up in a really fucking rough legal battle with Pine, that there's a pretty good chance that Pine will win. Because, like, you don't immediately, like, put up your day 1 footage without being confident that most likely it was a false ban related to your placement, and that you know for a fact there was no funny business or anything at all. And plus, like, wasn't Pine's team the team that wasn't Pine's team the team that had the fucking the fucking environment bug? Like, yeah, no, if that was, I don't know if it was Pine's team. I don't know if Pine was on that team. On Tyrax's team, but I'd be, like, I wouldn't, the people of Twitter and online wouldn't know, but I would actively be in contact with an attorney. Be like, look, I don't care what you think about whether this is a good case or not, like, we're doing this, like, we're gonna really, because it's not just, like, what you get out of it that is important with a situation like that. It's you cause this documentation and force them to make changes to their process indirectly. Like, inevitably, like, a lawsuit like that would push Bungie to change everything about the way their process has been for years with stuff like this. And, like, there's been so many people that have been wrongfully banned and end up having it like revoked or whatnot. That like, yeah. And like, if Pine has the serious proof that he was in no way cheating, then Bungie's in for a rough one. They're in for a very fucking rough one, in my opinion. I didn't get my kills. Yeah, this is the world's second long. This is the world's longest. This is the worst Caldera run of all time. Holy fuck. Yeah, get me out of here. I don't even want the loot. Get me out of here. I'm gonna draft that. I'm gonna draft that for now, but holy fuck, dude. That person needs to get a fucking life. It's defamation, it's like potential damages, and like I don't even know if Pine is like that, trying to be like a creator like some of us. But like inevitably with the years and years and years, like inevitably with the years of issues and like things they've not said and the lack of transparency and change the process, I'd be pushing the legal avenue. Like I would be pushing it. I would absolutely be pushing the legal avenue. Because inevitably, even if like you don't get what you want out of it, you're going to force their hand to change their process regardless. Because inevitably, even if Bungie were to like win or nothing were to come out of it, it would be such a large cost to them that like their execs would force the security to be completely rethought from the ground up, which is a win for the community regardless. Even if Pine does end up being out of being a world's first raid and dungeon racer forever, like, you know. Yeah, I see it's Tide. It's Tide, yeah. See Tide special hero, Sutek. So it's not Tyrax's team, I don't think. Yeah, this is Sutek's special hero. Yeah, dude, there's no shot. There's absolutely something wrong going on with that situation. And I'm keeping Pine's Twitter up. It's been 4 hours since he said he was gonna say something about it. Oh man. Feels so weird having like nothing on my PC now. Tortellini, tortellini. Also, one of the nice things about reinstalling Windows on my stream PC is I removed the need for voice meter, which means I have better comms. I think my comms, like my Discord, sounds better. I'll hear my comms faster. Like there wasn't any delay for them. It was literally just like I was using voice meter so that I had a way to mute Discord in OBS just in case like someone doesn't want to talk on talk. Someone doesn't want to have to talk on the stream, or God, I mean, not that it would ever happen, but God forbid, in a day one, maybe we'd gotten first or some shit. Like, you know, it's had good reason. The difficult side to what I was discussing a moment ago is the fact that Pine is not a large creator. He's a part of a team that has some decent sized creators. Now these guys, they're creators by as a symptom. It's not what they do. They do the crazy challenges, and through consistently having success with these challenges, have garnered actual measurable gains from the content that comes through documenting these things. So he would potentially have to convince, like, let's say suddenly on Twitter people were hating on Sutek and Special Hero like crazy, you know, a couple of absolute fucking Titan goats, like, people were just hating on them like crazy. They were seeing a drastic decline in, like, their views and revenue from all that shit, then, like, that's just more damages piled on. And, like, Pine is a already successful day one winner. Won the first contest dungeon ever. So even though he hasn't pushed the content side of things, like, there's the potential that they could, or just by extension, if it's continued success and placement at the top, end up in that situation. Look at ATP. You know, ATP has a pretty decent little platform just from continued success of being close to the top. Like, it's a thing that happens because people want to keep up with who they perceive to be are the best players and learn from them and hope that, you know, they can also potentially share knowledge with them. And like the cooks that happen in Bob's chat, like inevitably, like, even I'm a part of that. Like, I be throwing out ideas in Bob's chat, be talking, just hanging out. Like, it's fun. It's someone, like, doing the challenges and cooking up strats for the thing I love most about this game. Like, and inevitably, you can, like, garner success from that. Like Bob has, like, and again, back to the example of Bob. Bob has started to gain some popularity for being a chill as fuck Australian dude and doing all these crazy challenges, and then he got a world's first solo, and people fucking loved the content that came out of being around that. So, like, what if, like, you know, what if it was Team Nuts? What if it was Team Nuts in this situation where fucking Anscaria got banned? And they have all this proof that, like, hey, if it's regarding day one, no. Hey, what's going on? We're not hearing anything. And then suddenly, Bod was receiving all sorts of hate. Bod was seeing a massive decline in his stream. Like, that's a defamation suit. Unfortunately, Bod's in Australia, so it's that muddies things. But I think you get the point of the example. I need to blow my nose real bad because I cut grass today. Give me a second. All right, we go again. I hope y'all think the title is funny if you happen to see it or pop in here. I thought Caldera Defenders click here was pretty funny. I want to see what comes out of this, bro. I really do. And it's literally like we're gonna watch this shit live, read the shit live, whatever Pine posts. And like it's dude, it's any minute. He said waiting a few more hours. It's been like 4, almost 5 now. Duh. 4. I accidentally made a fucking tab grouping. How do I undo it? Delete group. Ah, I closed all the tabs. I don't really need the YouTube one. I have not been a good worker today in the mines. I am cooked from fixing my PC last night. Besides being cooked from that, like I had more stuff to do today. We had material delivered for the fact that we're having our roof redone. It was due to be done, and then we had this hailstorm that just made it like, oh fuck, like made it so bad that the insurance was like, yeah, we're replacing this shit. Had to do some yard work. Yeah, obviously spending all night fixing my PC after how much I've been streaming and grinding like Solo Witness. I kind of just needed a little break. But you know what? We're still here. We still made it. It'll be a shorter day, but that's okay. We still made it. We're on that grind still. Probably gotta fix my fucking hair again. Yeah. Just saying, I'm making plans to deal with potentially needing to replace some parts of my PC. I'm thinking there's a small chance it could be a power supply thing. I had to replace the power supply in my gaming PC because I got a 4080 and I needed 1,000 watts over 850, and my 850 realistically was only giving me 750 because of how old it was. And my stream PC has a 750 that was a Corsair refurbished unit from Micro Center. So I'm looking at all my options for how I can take advantage of the things I already have and stream setup things I use to potentially raise the funds for a GPU if that's really what it needs. I'm starting to think it'd actually be a memory thing. Because when stress tested, the GPU has never caused issue. I also, like, in full, like, honesty, there have been a couple times where I've been fucking crashing out over some dumb shit and I slam my foot and the monitors go off and I'm like, oh fuck, I bricked my GPU. So, like, it still could be the GPU. Still could be a problem with the GPU caused by me. But, like... it also could be something else. Yes, I did partially just start stream to yap because nobody's in VC. When people are in VC, I can't really yap unless I like mute and deafen, and that's not as fun because oftentimes we have discussions about things that I either want to partake in or actually do pertain to me, like our D&D. So yeah, just be like that. I'd be in need in a little yapping right now. That's partially to keep me just focused. I need to get to 450 before Tuesday. Like we gotta. Like I think we might have to just put Witness on hold and pray that it doesn't become impossible Tuesday due to whatever reason. Insert 50. Because as much as I want to clear Witness, I need to get to 450 to get better armor. Because, like, I've hit the point where the only other thing I can do to make my life easier with damage is to get my my stats up. And I've gotten there with weapon super. Like, we've gotten there with what we have. The 200, 180 that Bob used on tier 5s. But inevitably, like, my melee and grenade are still really behind with how much illegal armor I'm still using. So we'll see. We'll see. I am going so slow today with this. Holy. Dado, I love you, but I'm not watching one of your videos right now. Gotta appreciate the OGs. The people who I watched 10 years ago that are the reason I am fucking unemployed and broke doing this shit right now. Like, I started playing Destiny with House of Wolves. And I got really fucking into the whole Twitch thing. Like, I was a big Roman fan back in the day. And inevitably, I was watching him live when the world's first Kings fall. And that's, like, stuck with me. And that's, like, a big part of why I do this. And why I'm, like, so much, like, one of the reasons I'm so deep into the day one thing right now.
She spends all her time with the Ghost Community Theater. They're mounting a new production, some big secret. I can't wait to see it.
I saw Oryx, the Nightmare Daddy. Disappointing production value.
Like, obviously, eternal respect for those guys. But, we are absolutely entering a new era that I'm gonna immerse myself in. The era of people like Bob, Dabs, myself, Llama, like, you know. You have your OGs, your D1 goats, you great people, but there's a lot of D2 goats out there. A lot of D2 goats out there. I gotta turn down. I don't think I already turned down. No, I did already turn down. So it was just the. Okay. Alright, I'm hitting the tower. I don't even think we have a lot of strange coins, but my Caesar anyway. But yeah. But yeah. Nah, man. Wait, Spook is live? No, for real. Revert the 5 feats. Spook is one of those people who hang out in Bob's chat that is just an absolute goat at the game, inevitably. And is also just cool as fuck. Like, some of them, like, fucking. Fucking, what's the name? Oh, dude, I'm literally talking to them yesterday in chat. I'm forgetting these people's names. He's one, two. I mean, I'm so happy for Ronnie finally getting a solo fall as Ron. Ronnie getting solo fall Ron. Very, very funny. Who the fuck is it? The fucking one regular mod who just fucking like said some hilarious shit to a question I had yesterday. I don't think we even have enough strange points. Oh, we do. All right. So I'm currently. It's probably gonna get fixed, but we're trying to get the class items anyway. The new best grapple DPS class items, which are Inmost Liars for running, and then Renewal Liars for DPS for max grenade.
Perhaps this is why the Knight sent me here.
Caliban Liar. Yippee. This can go back in the vault. Wait, I didn't get in most liars and just fucking delete it earlier, did I? I don't have dim installed. Let me do that real quick. Okay, that was my password. Would you like to? I literally just did that. That's so funny. That's a pop up now. No, it was Assassin Liar that I got. I don't think I have Inmost Liar. I hope if I got one, I didn't delete it like a fucking bum. Like the bum that you are. I am. Huh? That's Inmost Star. Caliban Syntho, the OG one that I used the most. Yeah, no, okay. It was Assassin Liar that I got that I saved. Facet of the noob. Why is he trying full court?
There's few guardians I would send without a fire team, but you're one of them. Don't make me regret it.
We appreciate the confidence, Saint. We won't take any unnecessary risks. I hope.
Yeah, no, we're fucking relaunching this dog shit. Precision shouldn't even be an option when it's Vex Day. Like, as much as creation is boring as hell, not a single fucking precision, not a single, precision kills thing.
We're inserting you in hostile territory without backup. Stick to your objectives.
Bro, I'm not doing precision kills today, dog. I am not in the fucking mood.
We'll be fine. We're planetside, Saint. En route to the nearest objective.
Very good. Expect heavy resistance, just as you like it.
I need to figure out sooner than later if I'm gonna Facebook Marketplace some stuff for, I just part ways with my iPad. I use my iPad as a stream deck. So I'm not exactly too keen on parting ways with it, but inevitably, like, just getting an actual stream deck analog would be better because having like 6 fucking buttons to use on the app blows. Like, it's so bad that I honestly like haven't even really been using it. I've just been doing everything manually, and so I always have like my other PC's mouse right here. Also, as much as the fucking extra work of the shit like last night sucks, 2 PC setup on top. 2 PC setup still on top. Maybe it's just my love for the fucking PC shit. Like, I low-key love the fucking troubleshooting bullshit. It's how I started getting into all this shit, is just building my own PCs. So, like, yes, I am biased, but, like, fuck you. I'm surprised Bod's really committing to this Titan Witness thing. Like, Titan has to have something for the damage. The weapons are probably the same. I think the Temporal Blast shit is broken enough, but, I still don't know what the issue was with the axes. Like, I guess it had to have just been, like, how long the animation is. It had to be just how long the animation is combined with like the lack of damage, like the missing damage compared to fucking T-Crash. Because T-Crash just still does like 1 billion damage. Bro, Bob might be a gambling addict. He's gonna start doing Titan Solo Witness. And the reason he's gonna commit to it is because it's a literal fucking gamble. Like, he's addicted to gambling affectionate, you know what I mean? Like, he's addicted to gambling not in the way that you lose your house and your family hates you, but in the way that, You make incredible content out of dumbass challenges. That's what, dude. He literally just said it. It's the RNG solo. Like, bro. Nah, I'll take my Hunter all day. Hunter has so much more room to be like, oh, I could have done this, or oh, I could have done that. But like the RNG of like, is the hand close enough for me to T-crash in time? Like, oh, do I tap in? Do I tap in? I should tap in. I should tap in and help out.
I told you, the Guardian is fine on their own. No need to bother Ikora.
You were right, but we'll need her back soon. I know she needs to follow up on this craziness with the Nine. I just hope she doesn't
Sends
get
an
lost
invite
out
to
there,
that note.
like Zavala did in the Traveler. He hasn't been the same since.
Should I just join? Nah. I need to power run. I need to get the 450. I need to get the armor that I need for my solo. It'd be fun to help, but nah. I think they're already full, aren't they? I'd probably also have to hop on Warlock. I don't feel like setting up a fucking loadout right now.
Comms are 5x5. We've got eyes, but nobody on deck. You're on your own.
Not so. The Guardian has heavy weapons and
I keep looking for that opportunity. They're making a million excuses to not join.
Right. Thanks, Saint.
Like I would low-key be frying. Also, my e-girl Lidsey is live, and I haven't really had the opportunity to watch her. Wait, did they one phase anyway? Even being now with one? No, that's 5 people. Yeah, no, that filled up. It's precision. I didn't even realize. No, man. Now I gotta run it. If he's still in the mines later trying to cook though, I will tap him. But right now, I need to be in my own shaft. Winky face. Man. Wasn't close enough. Meow, 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 meow. Money. See, dude, this shit is way too slow, dog. We have to get the player numbers up. You're going to give them precision only on a fucking Vex day. This decision led to another car for Pete Parsons. Yeah, see, that's what it is. It thinks I'm on fucking... Yeah, it's not 9:54 right now, bro. I was exactly right about what the problem was, though. Yeah, see, now my timer's fixed on my stream manager. My PC was set to East Coast time, like it said 6:54 p.m., but in my settings it said West Coast. So that's why my fucking stream manager was fucked. I'll probably manage to make this another unnecessarily long run. I'm so cooked, guys. I'm so fucking cooked. I'm so tired. But it was so necessary. Because it's another problem with my PC ruled out. And it's a problem that I thought I had fully fixed that just randomly showed the fuck you up last night. Like, why, dude, last night I was swearing up and down my GPU was fucking done for real. And then I got it back into Windows after literally just, like, unplugging the PC, letting it be for a while. I got back into Windows, and my C drive was full. So the cope started of, oh, that's what, dude, what? The helmets, dog! I need boots and gauntlets, Solstice, you hear me? Boots and gauntlets. I've been farming way too fucking long for these pieces that I need. Like, bro, I should have them by now. I should have this shit by now, bro.
It's a relatively simple assignment, this. I hope you won't be bored.
Just the opposite.
Anything yet?
After dealing with the anomaly, time travel, and advanced metaphysics.
Oh, yeah, that, okay, never mind. I'm like, oh, any minute now, there'll be a post. It wasn't as long as I thought. It's only an hour ago, so we got a few more hours to wait. Because I fixed the whole time zone issue. I'm getting that. Well, I thought I made it so that chat messages would go away after a while. At least I thought they would. Discord just pinged. Was that not my Discord? No, it was my Discord.
What dents my helm is that this tree did not give a time frame. When is this extinction? How?
Entities beyond time seem pretty unreliable for specifics. But maybe the point is us figuring it out.
Punch him back! I need to install fucking 7 TV. Not installing Chatterino. Let me bring up Brave as well, since it's the default browser. Um, W promo. Hello? Hello, compacted coal.
So I am going to enable secure boot again.
07.
But for one thing, you know how you're supposed to set your memory to GPT or your drive to like GPT and do the other thing?
XMP or whatever,
I
yeah.
never actually checked their other drives I had. Only my C drive.
It should only matter
It
for
was
your
one
C
thing.
drive. For secure
But the
boot.
game's not on the C drive.
Oh, that's weird because my game is not on
So
my
I
C
don't know.
drive. But then never mind. I have an Asus motherboard. Doesn't matter. I have it easier. Doesn't matter.
But I found another Reddit post from 4 years ago that actually people say it's still relevant today. But it's a slightly different route because in Gigabyte BIOS, you can't just turn it on. You turn it on, it says it's on, but it's disabled. It's a whole set of bullshit. So I found a separate route on how to do that, and people are saying that this is still works. But I gotta double check that everything is good
Yeah.
because, like, you know, I know that my C drive is good, but I'm gonna check the rest of them. Like, I'm gonna do, like, right now I do the MS32 system info, whatever the fucking run. BIOS mode UEFI. I know that is correct, so that's good. I don't gotta do anything else in that. But yeah, it's fucking ridiculous, and I'm probably gonna brick my PC. So, from what I understand, there's a way to, like, what happens is the PC stops recognizing the graphics card, and there's a way to get around it, but I don't have integrated graphics with my CPU. But apparently you can just plug the fucking I don't know. There's a way to get around it, but I'm gonna have to do it because every fucking game is gonna do this at some point. Like, to go to Windows 11, I have to do this. So,
Yeah.
because it's weird because it worked just fine. I got into game just fine, played the game, turned the PC off. When I turned it back on is when I had all the problems.
I see.
So I don't understand. Like, the next day is when it was fucked.
Why is my fucking chat window broken? Oh, duh. What is restart streamer about? Yeah, probably. Might be because I installed
Alright.
7TV with it open.
This disk. What the fuck do I do now? Alright. All of my drives are set to GPT and they're all set, apparently. So, who fucking knows?
I know why it's doing this. I know why it's doing that. Yeah. My fucking date and time on my PC was all messed up because I had reinstalled Windows. It was showing me East Coast time, but it said I was on West Coast as like the time zone. So I had to manually change the date and time. So my stream when my thing that I normally use for like my combined like stream chats has a bunch of messages that technically like it thinks hasn't happened yet. So like all of my messages that
Weird.
I'm trying to put in to test keep showing up on top of like the other messages. Yeah, it weird as hell. When I clicked go live for Twitch, it said I'd been live for 3 hours. It's because of the desync. Oh, that problem solved. Cool, sick. Got 7TV installed again. I have no idea what the best thing to do is gonna be for like my PC. Like I feel like it's safe to assume like I should be preparing for my GPU to die, right? Like that just feels like the safe thing. But like realistically, it could be my power supply. It could be just the RAM. But also like
Yeah.
I feel like it's not the RAM considering last night when my monitors just shut off, like the Discord call still worked. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But I also think if I do inevitably manage to get a GPU, even if I get like a 5060, right now Micro Center has a refurbished Founders Edition 4070 that they have like a handful of in stock, and like if I were to manage to get one of those before they went out of stock, like I'm probably gonna need a power supply anyway. Virus is back.
I need you to read this. You just gotta read the top of section of this.
What the fuck?
Those users with 300 or 400 series chipset platforms have a potential bug that, when activating CPU boot,
What?
will cause the board to soft brick.
What?
That's not a potential. So I updated COD because me and my friend were gonna hop on and play the new map. I have to have secure boot on for Call of Duty.
I should have sent you the TikTok I saw earlier of this guy I've watched over the past few years who has like his own repair shop, and it was like he literally went through the whole process of how you fix the soft brick, of how you can like do a workaround to reflash the BIOS to get your PC to work again.
But it's just like we're gonna be forced to move to Windows 11 soon. I have to do this anyway. So I guess I just ripped my PC basically, and I
mean,
just buy a new motherboard and start over.
I wouldn't say we're gonna be forced soon. There was that lawsuit about Microsoft's like no longer giving support to Windows 10, and like if it ends up like depending on what the judge rules on it, Windows 10 could end up living a lot longer. Like if it even makes it to being heard, if it doesn't just get dismissed.
I don't even know what
If
the
it
fuck
does
I
get
don't know what the
abandoned, it
500
probably just
series
needs a
is.
different operating system.
I wish that was an option for me.
Switch to fucking Linux.
Then you know if the 300, 400, 500, 600 series, is that a big gigabyte thing or is that like a chipset thing? I don't fucking know.
In terms of your motherboard, that's in terms of your motherboard, that's the chipset. A B550,
So,
okay.
you know, 500
So a B550 was the final generation for the AM4 socket before they switched to the AM5 socket.
Yeah, I know that, but
Yeah.
they're listing it as like those 300 or 400 series chipset platforms have potential bugs. And then it says for the newer platforms, 500 series and upwards, secure boot and TPM is rather easy to get started. Apparently not, because mine also has the bug, so you're just fucking lying. Like,
Well, it's also dependent on when the last time you flashed your BIOS was. Like if you have an older CPU but a newer chipset, it could still be an issue. It's like you can use an older CPU on the newer chipset, and you can also use a newer CPU on the older chipset because they was one of the better things about how AMD did that that platform generation.
I'm not gonna have to fucking update my BIOS when I need to turn on security.
I mean, if you still haven't done it, it would be the best thing for sure.
Oh, this is gonna be a whole can of worms. Let's check.
Bro, you have no idea. I opened a can of worms last night with my shit. I did not plan to stay up until 5 in the morning reinstalling Windows.
For
Getting my
2 PM
stream
functions,
shit
if
set
it's
back
not
up.
running, the easiest way to get it going is to simply hard reset the CMOS.
Yep.
That's your workaround. Cool.
Yeah. I mean, with PC stuff in general, hard resetting the CMOS tends to be like a really good option to try.
I was gonna have to do that fucking before, but so now I gotta figure out what BIOS I'm on, and if I can, what I can
Oh, you don't-
what to update to.
You don't need to really
and
figure out what
if I
you're
can
on.
update to that.
You need to figure out the exact web page from the manufacturer for your exact motherboard, and then all you have to do is download the latest BIOS that they have listed in the support page for the motherboard, and then follow whatever the instructions they have, like, to make sure you don't mess anything up. And it's
Well, from what I was looking at it before, like my old motherboard. If I was gonna update the BIOS on that, I had to update it 2 separate times because you couldn't go from the one that I was on to the newest one. You had to jump to certain
well,
points to go.
yeah, that's because of what I was saying before, where AMD did the thing where like any AM4 processor could work on any board, and one of the drawbacks to that was the fact that for the BIOSes you had to step up. I mean, I would like you're absolutely right to double check it, but more than likely it's not going to be necessary already being on a 550 board, which was the last chipset of that generation.
So in MS32 system info, it's saying that my BIOS version / date is 10/13/2021. So let me see if I can find that here.
Yeah, you've definitely never updated that because 2021 would have been like probably when those boards came out.
Well, that update is not listed in like that date is not on here, so I'm not sure.
Yeah,
if
that date
update
isn't
was
on there
done
because that's the
specifically.
BIOS that would have been on all of the boards on the initial manufacturing run.
Well, the other thing is that this is revision 1.0. There's revision 1.1 and 1.2, and I gotta go check my box to figure out which revision I have.
Yeah.
So I'll be right back.
Dude, that's fucking wild.
What thing?
The fact that it can just brick your motherboard.
Yeah, it is like it is fixable, but like most people just aren't going to have the knowledge, you know what I mean?
Yep.
Like the guy who I was talking about who made the TikTok video with like giving like for a TikTok video like a really good like in-depth explanation for what to do and what your options are, said that the customer before bringing the PC to him took it to Best Buy and Best Buy tried to sell them a new motherboard and CPU.
Damn.
Yeah.
All right, so I've got revision 1.0, so I'm on the right page. So, do you know if there's a? I guess I'm assuming in my BIOS, I should be able to tell if I'm on F13 or F14 or fucking 12, like.
Maybe.
But I don't really, yeah, like I don't want to just jump to the newest one without putting in at least a little bit of info. Which the reason I'm looking at this is because it mentions somewhere in here, please ensure that your BIOS is updated to a point that FTPM/IPPT was added to the board. Typically, this was added with the Windows 11 centric BIOS update from a while ago. 500
Wait, did this
years
happen to your motherboard? Did you get soft lock?
I almost did when I did it. Okay, I turned on.
He had
secure
boot
boot.
issues
I played the
afterwards.
Battlefield beta just fine. The next day when I opened my PC, I spent about 4 to 6 hours trying to get it back into the BIOS. Okay, at first I launched, I got into Windows, everything was good, blue screen. And then I was blue screening so much. I
Yeah,
got
that
3 separate blue screen codes.
with this info that I have
And then-
now.
And then I couldn't even get into the BIOS after a while. And then magically, it booted to Windows, like where I could go into safe mode. I went into safe mode. I like got off, loaded back in, it was fine.
With
So
this
who fucking knows?
with this info I have now, like it's pretty safe to say that most likely it is like it's a firmware issue. Like with much newer software, and then you did secure boot like on your thing, blah blah blah. But what is it in CPU Z? There should be a way to see the BIOS version. Yeah, I can see the BIOS version for my board
I
here.
believe so. Let me see what I got.
And then you would just have to do the research and look up and look on those Reddit threads like you're looking at to see if
F14E
F14E. That's pretty recent.
Is
If that's what you have now, as you see F14
2022
there.
is what this says.
Does it have a date in CPU-Z for you? Because like mine has a date in CPU-Z.
10/13/2021, which is not. Oh wait, what?
So F14E makes sense because it would have been a version that they shipped on the board that wouldn't have been available online. That came technically between 13 and 14.
Yeah, so we're looking around here. So this is change default status. Well, FTPM. That's what I'm looking for. If I need to have FTPM,
What you need to do is do the research to find out if there's a certain series of BIOS flashes you have to do given the one you're on now. And if that info is probably not going to be on Databyte's website. However, it would be safe if you scroll back down to that one that had all that boldened like text. The safest thing is probably to flash to this one and then flash to the latest one.
so
Because I remember that was that was around the time when they shipped out all the ones for like the serious kernel. I'm gonna say kernel level. It's not the right term, but excuse me. I'm fucking exhausted. Where there was like the hardware level vulnerabilities for security and whatnot.
so this is saying for 500 series people, basically, make sure that your BIOS is updated to the point that FTPM / was added to the board. Typically, was added with the Windows 11 centric BIOS, whatever. That's this one, F14.
Is it?
Change default status of AMD PSP FTPM to enable
addressing
focus
basic Windows 11 requirements? Yeah.
I'm good technically, but
Wait, I think if you're on
Who fucking
F14E, like if flashing to that one, and then after you've gotten into Windows, reboot, go back in, flash to the latest one would be the best thing to do. Because for a game like Battlefield 6 being in beta, you want to be on the latest firmware for sure.
yeah, I should probably do this anyway. But yeah, like I don't. Shouldn't I go to F15A instead since it's one newer? I mean, I'm gonna look into it more than that, but like,
No, probably not. If you're
if I go to 14, it'll be going backwards.
no, it's not backwards. The E is just to notate the fact that it was what they loaded on at the manufacturer and wouldn't be available from anyone except like someone within the company. And plus, if the date on it is before the exactly. Plus the date.
Oh wait, no, this is never mind. This is
That's
2022. This is newer.
Yeah, that's newer than what's actually on your board.
Oh, so I don't have this shit then.
Exactly. Yeah, exactly. That's the problem. You don't even have the shit.
I thought I had. Okay, yeah. So now I don't fucking know. I'm assuming I can go from 14E to 14. Like that would have been the newest. Yeah. In between these two is when my BIOS is. So I should.
Yeah, and they made it just to ship the boards from the manufacturing line with, and yeah, you should like what I would do, and what I with all the bullshit I was doing last night, like getting shit fixed is like I would flash that F14, and then from there go to whatever the latest one is, like the most recent one.
Yeah, I just need to double check. I think for my old motherboard, it was a lot more complicated because when I bought my first motherboard, when I bought it, I had to buy a very specific, like, I basically bought it gambling that it was like the BIOS flash on it that I needed because it was a 50/50 at the time.
Gotcha.
And if it didn't have the one I needed, I'd have to send it back and try to get another one to fit the CPU that I got because I had to get a very specific CPU because GTX 1050 was $400, $500.
Yeah, back
for
at the
regular
time.
1050. Yeah. So it was a very, but I guess it's probably like the BIOS stuff is probably a lot more simple now. But like, yeah, I don't really know. I'm not saying anything in here that's like, do not update past this point if. You know, I'm not saying
that's because they're not going to have it on their webpage. That info is just not going to be here when it should be for the most part.
Well, I remember looking at this
and it had it there before. Okay,
yeah.
yeah.
you know, I don't fucking know anymore. But
Yeah, no.
so let me download this. I have
And then
a flash drive.
yeah, it needs to
So-
be a USB 2.0 flash drive specifically. Have it formatted correctly. That file should be the only thing on there, and you have to
Yep.
make sure the name of the file is whatever they want it to be. Now, if you're flashing from within the BIOS because the system's working, you're just updating it, you most of the time don't have to do the renaming shit. The renaming shit only matters when you're flashing a BIOS that's been soft bricked like people are dealing with, because the motherboard is programmed on a core level to always look for that and flash to that given a series of inputs or whatever. Like my motherboard has a button that if I somehow were to brick it, I would press that button and follow the instructions in the manual, and I would have to name the file on the flash drive a very specific thing.
Yeah. So I've got what I just downloaded has this thing called Effie Flash. I don't know if this is like
No, you don't want to use Gigabyte's utility to do it outside of the actual BIOS. What I would do is if you have the box nearby still and have the manual in it, follow the manual's instructions for flashing the BIOS. Or since you're already on their page, download the digital manual because it should be there for free, and check what the motherboard manual's instructions are for flashing the BIOS.
I got the manual in my hand right now, so that's good. That I mean I keep everything with this, but I'm glad that I
Yeah, I
actually
found
did
I
it.
found the box for my 3080 last night because I was like, fuck it, even though it's out of RMA, I'll try anyway because EVGA stopped making GPUs with the 30 series. They got out of that market, and it still had the receipt from 2020 in there.
Okay, so I gotta start working on making sure I got the. All right, flash drive. I should probably just put a video that's like this is how to tell like okay file systems FAT32. I believe that's what I remember setting.
Yeah,
up as
Fat
this.
32 is what it needs to be.
Deities show up
Like
in
I have from Micro Center a very specific flash drive I use just for BIOS flashing because I've used it a lot now, and it's I know it's USB 2.0 specifically.
Yeah, this is the fucking. There's no table of contents in this manual. How do you not have a table of contents in a manual, dude? Oh my god, there's so much shit in the bio section. God damn it.
Yeah, I mean, they try to give you a lot of info because there might be people trying to learn to do stuff for the first time like you are.
You just gotta give me a damn table of contents. I can go to the bio, go to the update section. Yeah, like there's, you know, it has Q flash. I could plug it in and hit the button, but you're saying it's like.
Yeah, if it's like a situation like what you're in where the system's working and you're doing this as things are out of date and need to be updated type situation, there's really no reason to use the Q flash.
Alright, yep, I don't think it mentions updating in this part of it. This is all kind of just like, these are features it has, and this is actually like, how to do, okay, I'm at the end of the manual. Cool.
Yeah, Gigabyte is the most annoying when it comes to this shit, just to be completely honest. Like the handful of times I've worked on people's
There's a
PCs
table
that
of
are
contents in the
Gigabyte,
digital one, that's cool.
it's always ass. Like there's a good reason I've stuck with Asus for so long at this point. Even if their GPUs have gotten way overpriced compared to some of the other companies, like their motherboards have stayed easy to work with.
Page 22 BIOS settings. Now, I don't think it even tells have to use Q-Flash, even in the BIOS.
Well, in the BIOS, it might still be called Q-Flash.
Yeah, it doesn't say anything about how to actually use it. It's just like, it's in there. Alright, I gotta figure out how to format. This is very overwhelming.
Tell you one thing, you'll feel a hell of a lot better for it after you're either playing the Battlefield 6 beta again or get to play the new Zombies maps.
Well, yeah, I want to put it in zombies. If I can get secure boots for it, dude, I am so fucking pissed seeing everyone enjoying the beta, and I'm just like, I can't play it. Just the whole game, like, we finally get a fucking win in, like, the FPS scene. You know? Like, and the funny thing is that the beta runs better than the last 5 Battlefield games have on release. The beta doesn't have bugs like the games normally do.
Yeah.
No one seems to know what it means.
I'll be honest, I hopped into a single gamer rush yesterday, and that was like it for me.
What dents my helm is that this tree did not give a time
Wasn't
frame.
feeling it.
When is this extinction? How?
Entities beyond time seem pretty unreliable for specifics. But maybe the
How are you doing, Virus?
I'm alright. Trying to ignore the pain. Actually, I should
Yeah.
some painkillers. I'm gonna do that.
Wait, why is this guy saying to set the file system to NTFS?
Not the fucking scarabs.
Pretty sure NTFS and FAT32 are basically the same.
He's saying it's like FAT32, he just doesn't have it as an option for his.
Yeah. It's like, it's basically like for that, like with Windows, it's like NTFS or dynamic, FAT32 or dynamic.
Alright, formatting on FAT32, even though it's already done, but I'm just doing it again to wipe everything, even though there's nothing in it.
This thing home.
He's gotta do a whole other bullshit for his drive because this is like 200 gigabytes, but mine's good.
Yeah, it's not, at some point I have to go through on my my stream PC / server and go through the Satisfactory server. I'm not as worried about because in 1.0 they added the ability to download the save for single player. So like I already have like the save's actually outdated on the server now because I played in single player. But like I have to make sure like the PAL World server is still good because I don't want to lose that world. Because inevitably, like if you or Carbon decide you want to play again, but you want to just progress from where we were, like I want to make sure it's all good. Like, I literally backed it up twice. Like it was like the second partition of my C drive that I had all that shit on, and I quite literally backed it up twice. Oh, the supplies for our roof to be done actually got delivered today.
Oh, nice. So they're gonna be finished with it, right?
They should be here Monday morning to do it. Yeah.
Okay, God, I hate following videos because I don't trust people, but like, I'm looking through the manual and there's just not, the info's not in my face. The way this guy is like, he's taking the files, unextracted, he's opening it and dragging the unextracted files into his flash drive.
Yep. Yeah.
I'm pretty sure my BIOS doesn't have 7-zip installed in it. Like,
Yeah. That's right. It should be a single individual file, not a folder, not a archive, a single file that
that's
is.
good because that's not what mine looks like. So, okay, let me share my. So if I double click this file, I've already extracted it, but I guess this is my.
That's the actual BIOS file, yeah. Oh, I can hear
Yeah, like-
myself. I know.
Yeah,
That's fine.
It happens.
I muted you.
I've tried fixing it. but-
You did. I already took care of it.
I'm gonna delete this one, and I'm gonna just double click this. That's all he does. He double clicks he doesn't extract it. He just double clicks that, and he drags this onto his file.
Yeah.
That's what I'm doing. So
I mean,
guess that's
either
good. Like,
Yeah, either way, like you're just extracting the file, regardless of which way you go about it.
so we're just called drag it onto my F drive, and we'll go with that. I guess that's what we're supposed to do.
Now, does he do any? Well, like I was saying, the renaming should only matter if it's not within the BIOS that you're flashing. But does he do any like renaming, or did you check out those readmes
No,
that are
he's-
in that
he's not
file at
gonna
all?
use I could read it, but he's not going to use the. I did for. Yeah, it doesn't say. He doesn't use the Q flash plus, which is on the back. The button he uses regular Q flash in the BIOS. I haven't gone that far. He says we're not going to use plus.
I don't remember the last
I
time.
do have to plug it into the Q flash port though, even if I don't use the button.
I mean, that's a good practice, but it's definitely not necessary. Dude, I'll tell you, the last time I flashed my motherboard BIOS, I put that thing into the front panel USB port, and it was fine.
In the Vanguard command meetings, Ikora mentioned we must bind the nine. No one seems to know what it means.
Bind as in
Alright.
control.
What dents my helmet is that
Oh, I should really suck it up and get playing Trials for the new gear over with.
Wait, Did I
Entities
just
beyond
read that's
time
a
seem pretty
USB 3.2?
unreliable for specifics. But maybe the point is us figuring it out.
It's the
Maybe I
drive
can't-
that matters, not the slot, no.
How do I tell the drive? I gotta plug it back in, I'm sure. Nope, this is a USB 3.0 drive. It says on the drive.
Yeah, you can't use that then.
God damn it, dude. What is up? Why is everything so fucking stupid?
I mean, you might still be able to use it, but... Yeah. It's normally needs to be USB 2.0.
Google AI is telling me I should be able to use 3.0, but I definitely need to do more than that. Okay, Asus is saying you can use 2.0 or 3.0.
I mean, you'll find out pretty quickly. You'll get into the BIOS and you'll go to the area to do it, and you'll be like selecting the file, and there'll just be nothing there.
Okay, so it's not like you're gonna blow up. It's it just won't let you do it.
Yeah, it's like you just won't really be able to do it.
Cool. Oh yeah, you just select the drive, and then you select the. Okay, I see.
Mm-hmm.
All right, well, catch you on the maybe I'm not dead side.
Good luck.
You got this. I believe. I believe in you.
Yeah, it'll be fine. He's fucked.
He's so fucked affectionate. Dude, it's so fucking hot in here today.
Just starting to cool down here.
Yeah, see, we had like a couple weeks of absolutely insanely beautiful weather, and then like yesterday it just got fucking hot as hell.
Ugh.
We're planetside, Saint. En route to the nearest objective.
Very good. Expect heavy resistance, just as you like it.
I'm really gonna do what I'm gonna try and do to be able to get a GPU and or power supply if I need it. I should probably get on updating and resetting my Quest 2 so that I can list it. But I spent a long time thinking about it last night. I'm like, oh, but there's all this VR stuff I still want to do, like Half-Life Alyx and more Boneworks. And I'm like, it has been so long since I've actually done all that. Like, let's get real.
Yeah.
Mood. Hi, Mood.
I'm alive.
What's up?
Right, I'm here.
You're here.
Yeah. Hello.
Route roll.
I haven't used my VR in ever.
That's what I'm saying. I'm like, I have a Quest 2. I'm gonna try and get some like value out of it to sell it. Now's like my last chance. The good part is I have a aftermarket battery pack that's from like a really good company that made VR accessories for a while. So like you could use that thing for like both things fully charged. You could use that thing for like 10 hours.
Oh wow.
Yeah, I think it's like a 10,000 milliamp battery.
Not bad.
And it also, like, the thing I really liked about it is it evened out the weight of the headset a lot. Hi, Mood.
Can you hear us now?
I went to my phone for a second on my PC.
Oh yeah, we could hear you just fine. You just couldn't hear us.
Oh, okay. Yeah. Yeah, no, the internet has being fuck-assy all day. I think it's been hiccuping now.
He's back. Probably on his phone.
Alive.
How did it kill me that time? I wasn't even as close to it as I sometimes get.
The computer doesn't see the flash drive right now. So that's great.
Oh no.
Yeah, so you'll need to get your hands on a 2.0.
Plug it into a different spot. I plugged it in the file spot, but maybe yes. Yeah, for some reason it recognizes everything but that. It recognizes all my drive.
I core mentioned
See
must
all
die
my
the night.
C drive, my
No one seems
drive,
to know what it means.
E drive, but it
Why
doesn't
does
recognize.
it control?
What
USB.
bends my helm is that this tree did not give a time frame. When is this extinction?
Oh.
How?
Entities beyond time seem pretty unreliable
I've been
for
seeing the
specifics.
milkaholic
But
TikToks.
maybe the point is us figuring it out.
Milkaholic?
Yeah.
Milk drinkers rejoice? Question mark? I should probably start posting on that godforsaken app more.
I put one in an irrelevant voice.
It's like, fuck Instagram. I'd have to make a whole new account for Instagram if I wanted to take advantage of Reels. But like, realistically, like Reels and TikTok are the two best. Why the fuck's he pissing in the glass?
The last 3 people I knew that wanted to do like high elo educational TikTok for like whatever game they were playing at the time.
That's too niche.
Posted one or two like.
Yeah,
TikToks
you.
and never posted again.
Yeah. Yeah, that's the problem. Like, you gotta post and be consistent. I didn't even, like, post too much of that consistently, but, like, TikTok had, like, the most growth for me by far. But then there kept being so much, like, political confusion around TikTok, so I, like, abandoned it very much. Very much abandoned it.
Understandable.
Like that same idea applies to like YouTube as well, and it's like the YouTube's been pretty dry for me recently too. There's at least like I dual stream, so the YouTube at least has like the VOD archive, which is better than Twitch, because Twitch gets rid of your VODs after 7 days if you aren't like partnered, and even if you're a partner, they only save your VOD for like 60 days now.
Huh.
There's few guardians I would send without a fire team, but you're one of them.
Yeah, so that like when they like loosened up their rules about dual streaming and did the whole like change to like the VOD storage thing, I was like, yeah, I'm gonna really try to be on top of the YouTube streaming thing, because it'll be a higher quality source to like pull shit from that like I do in terms of like the Destiny challenge bullshit and whatnot. But like I also like with the 2 PC setup, like realistically, I could be recording a thing that is just gameplay from the OBS on my my gaming PC. And like if I wanted to make like the video that's like more about me talking about something or doing something, then I could just record from the stream PC. Like I have the options already set up. It's like literally just me not utilizing them. Guess who's back? Back again. Sep is back.
I feel like we're constantly running from planet to planet, putting
I
out
was told
fires.
by a friend.
You can add Kepler to that list now.
But that's what we signed up for. If people like the Guardian don't step up, those
Oh my
fires burn the
god.
whole
Holy
system down.
shit.
Oh my god.
Which post was it? Of course it was. So, me and my friend that made that one car for the one race team, we both did like a collab post on Instagram. So I get like multiple likes throughout the day of like someone liked your post. It's always those two posts.
Right.
'Cause, you know, it was also collab posted with a massive car brand. And this one chick that drifts cars and stuff, the friend that I have that we made the cars with, he's like obsessed with her and she just liked one of our posts. He's gonna be tweaking.
Bro is cooked. Bro is cooked.
He's gonna be tweaking, dude.
Bro is so cooked.
So I read one person saying that their drive wasn't being detected, so they reformatted it to NTFS and they renamed the BIOS update to gigabyte.bin and it worked.
Even being a 3.0
'Cause
drive.
apparently Gigabyte is super fucking like
Yeah,
apparently
Gigabyte is the
super
worst.
finicky.
Gigabyte is I won't say the worst. Gigabyte is the most annoying for BIOS flashing.
So I'm reformatting it to NTFS and we're gonna try this. I don't think I want to rename it to gigabyte.bin yet.
Wizard.
I'm just gonna stay on it being, you know, the
Have either of you guys
Okay.
ever seen
Same
those
name.
TikTok slideshows where it's dream rotation, but I'm what's being passed around?
I have not, but I am restarting my PC, so I will be back.
Mood, you know what I'm talking about?
The what? I'm sorry.
dream rotation, but I'm what's being passed around. This one is just all different pictures of Shadowheart. But I've seen some good ones of those, like some real good ones of those. That one's just funny because it's all Shadowheart. I gotta do my dailies.
I'm the thing being passed around. That's awesome.
Good.
I was way out of the range of that. Well, don't bust up.
He discovered that the main issue with why he can't play Battlefield in the new Call of Duty with the secure boot thing, and why he had the issue trying to use secure boot, was the fact that his motherboard BIOS is on what it came from the factory with. So his like BIOS is like from before Windows 11 was a thing. So like, I don't know. I don't know if that makes any sense to you, but
Don't think so.
like the motherboard of your computer, like its firmware, is a version from before Windows 11 was even around. So that's why, like, even though he's on Windows 10, that's like why he had so many issues with the secure boot and specifically with like Battlefield. As his computer was essentially just really out of date. Bro, why is this a Destiny 2 TikTok and the text on the screen says, "Hey bro, dot dot dot. I know you secretly gooned to femboys. It's okay though, I still love you." Oh man.
Checking now.
It's fucked up.
Done.
Come on, I know these gauntlets want to be the god roll I've needed. I know they want to be the fucking roll I've needed. They're not the roll I fucking needed. Dude. I got the first two pieces of armor I need, like, immediately, and now these other pieces are taking actually fucking forever. Yeah, that's dog shit. This is the wrong archetype. Right slot, wrong archetype. In fact, I need that roll in a different slot. Alright, let me do the Wordle. Do the Wordle, do the Exodal. Guess who's back?
This shit's so cringe, dude.
Still didn't show up.
Didn't recognize it on fucking N whatever. So I could try changing the name to gigabyte.bin.
I'm guessing you'd have nowhere to go at 8 o'clock on a Friday to get a USB 2.0 drive.
I mean, bro, my ass gets everything off Amazon,
Mm,
but like, I still want to order, figure it out what I fucking need because it's not just the 2.0 problem.
yeah.
Maybe it's because I need it in NBR and not GPT format, supposedly.
Whenever you need me again, Guardian. Hello. We've got plenty of civilian fighters, but deploying them this far out is
Precision.
the
Welcome
Guardians
back.
on their own.
My thumb looks
I'm not
way
worried.
worse. It
I've
is
been
not
holding
looking good.
Land alone for long enough to know what a single soldier
I
can
can
do.
imagine.
Yeah. It's changed the gods for the first time.
Shit like that normally looks worse the next day.
Yeah, it's not great.
No.
We're inserting you in hostile territory without backup. Stick to your objectives.
Precision takedowns 2
Okay.
times in a row now.
As long as no time-bending
Drive
deities show
is
up,
not in
we'll be
GPT,
fine.
which is what it's supposed to be. What else am I supposed to do?
Oh, you need to go outside, bud? I'll be right back.
Fuck is this word?
Comms are 5x5. We've got eyes, but nobody on deck.
60 kills? I'll take that over any precision kills any day.
Guardian has heavy weapons and plenty of grenades. Oh, and Ghost.
Right. Thanks, Saint.
I cannot figure out this portal. That's mostly just because I'm so tired. But I've got a good amount of letters eliminated. I got 3 tries left. I can figure this out for sure. Let it marinate while I do this run of Caldera. I gotta get cracking in the mines here today. Slacking after not really farming yesterday and haven't done much farming today, and I really need these rolls of armor. Because I still haven't even touched farming tier 5s on my other 2 characters from Solstice. So I'm gonna have to do like all of that like Sunday, Monday. If I even get what I need in time.
Okay, this one's supposed to say, update, somehow wiping the USB drive, reformatting it to FAT32, and renaming the BIOS file to gigabyte.bin made it detectable.
Where the hell am I going? Holy.
reformatted the USB drive, and now it's not showing up. Probably because it needs to maybe be unplugged or replugged, or it's doing the reformatting. I'm not quite sure.
Probably, you see they're doing
It's
the.
right there. I see it. All right, it has now been reformatted. There's nothing inside of it. I'm going to drag the BIOS file into it. And then, see, changing the name of the file, I don't know if that can go wrong.
Yeah, I don't know.
See what this guy is doing. Okay, in this video, the guy's renaming his to gigabyte.bin. So, I'm gonna try that. Gigabyte.bin. Alright, renamed it.
This was nice change. No time travel, no prophecy. Only shooting enemies in one dimension.
I take it you've been sitting in on the Vanguard briefings on the anomaly?
And if not in meetings, at home with Osiris. Vex this and Nine that. Too much warlock talk for a Titan.
Alright, I'll be back.
Good luck.
You're up, Guardian. Let's clear this sector as quickly as possible.
With any luck, we'll be long gone before major reinforcements arrive.
I agree. There he goes again now. Oh, there he goes again. There he goes.
Guardian's fine on their own, but it would be nice to have more light bearers for these missions.
I agree. But the Traveler isn't making any more of us ghosts. And a lot of those without Guardians went to the Hive. But long odds are normal for us. Nothing we can't handle. Right, Guardian?
It's a relatively simple assignment, this. I hope you won't be bored.
Just the opposite, Devrim. After dealing with the anomaly, time travel, and advanced metaphysics, a straightforward mission sounds refreshing.
Fuck! I didn't see the goddamn talon once.
not wait for vague prophecies. We will do what we always have. Fight for our city.
Was it not been updated? Fuck.
I am back.
Welcome back.
My needy ass dog.
How dare he?
Oh, I have to shit. God, so selfish.
Oh, it just hasn't been updated yet. Okay. I didn't pick up my loot, did I? Alright, to the tower I go.
Underway.
Hello.
Transferred.
Welcome.
So I had to go into my BIOS and I had to disable legacy USBs, restart the computer, go back in, and it detected my USBs, so I'm updated.
Goodbye.
Hell yeah.
The amount of fucking workarounds, dude. Not only did I have, so I had to, change the name of the file to a different name that they don't tell you to do at all. I had to go in and change a whole different BIOS setting. Also, there's so many things being detected in the USB thing that it was hidden down below the, like, off screen. And the only way to know, like, when you press the down arrow, it goes from one to the next. When it gets to the bottom one, it doesn't go off the bottom one, but it keeps going down. But it doesn't indicate to you at all. But so, yeah, so I'm gonna hopefully, yeah, secure boot's not gonna be turned on. There's no reason it would. I just remember it just like did it on its own. So now I get to update it again. Yay.
Yippee. You're gonna have to change that setting again, by the way, because it's a new BIOS.
Oh my fucking god. Maybe it'll be detected this time. I'm coping so hard.
That's just hope. That's just regular old hope.
That's just coping in this day and age. Walks into a church. Oh, they're just coping. Taking a massive hit of copium. Alright, you think I just go all the way up now?
Yeah.
Once.
I would.
Everyone's fighting to consolidate its territory.
Oh God.
We've replaced a
I'll be right back.
universal threat with a bunch of local ones.
I'm gonna go to
Believe it or
F19U.
not, that's good.
March 11th of this year. Imagine my PC runs worse.
I mean, if you don't remember the re-enable XMP and whatnot, it actually might. Also, you would want to go to AMD's website and put in your B550 chipset and download the latest chipset driver directly from them.
Flight in this sector. Be ready for anything.
That's not like a must-do to like have everything work right with secure boot and play the game thing. That's just like what I would do and what I have done a number of times.
Just to cover all bases. Alright. Gigabyte.bin. Move this into the USB flash drive. Eject the flash drive. All this so I can then turn on secure boot and hope it doesn't brick my PC, because it could still just do that. Now it's
Could
a soft
still
brick, but
indeed.
it's like it's still a brick though.
Still a brick
so
and it's
that's-
still annoying to deal with.
Yep. Alright, goodbye.
Again.
Again.
We are inserting you in hostile territory without backup. Stick to your objectives.
Mood, are you still there?
As long as
Yeah,
no
sorry, I'm
bending
just playing that
deities show up.
No, you did.
we'll be
I
fine.
I have
didn't.
been Omega farming this game.
Nice. Last night I randomly tuned into an arena breakout streamer. And apparently in that game, similar to in Destiny, when you're loading into a game, if as like a streamer, it is the meta to hide your screen for like a good initial portion of the load in. And that's a thing that like large trial streamers have to do when the cheating's really bad in Destiny. Just thought that was interesting. He's back. Not I, because I don't know what we guessed.
Gotta get better at guessing, dude.
I gotta get better at sleeping. Normally.
I guess you could do that too.
Please, please, these boots are gonna be gunner with a super tertiary and a weapon tuning. That's what they're gonna be. That's exactly the role they're gonna fucking be.
The newest gear first.
And they went to my postmaster.
Just to be sure that the roll is going to be correct.
All right, we'll check them later. Wait, can I check them in my dim? Or is it gonna show as an end room? I need a. That could not be farther from the right roll. Holy fuck.
We're inserting you in hostile territory without back.
I need a new background for my my stream PC.
Don't worry, Saint. As long as no time-bending deities show
I'll come up with
we'll
something.
be fine.
Right now it's on the default like nature scenes. Which I don't mind. The thing I don't like about the nature scenes is really, really nitpicky. But it's the fact that the nature scenes has like a icon that appears on the desktop that's like find out more info about this scene.
Oh, yeah.
You back again.
Alright, now I have to go back into the BIOS to see it to turn off CSM. Then I gotta make sure boot's fine. Then I can go back and try to enable security.
Make sure you do XMP and a
You're doing
restart
all this so you
first.
can play Battlefield?
Yeah. So I can play COD as well.
COD.
Also, if I
Pathfinder
want
was
to play
too much?
Valorant. Considering that this is 3 games that all have this, and supposedly to move to Windows 11 I have to do this, like, it's something I have to do.
I'm on Windows 11. You don't have to have Secure Boot.
Okay, I don't fucking know. I read something about that, but I think it didn't seem to mess with. Oh no, I lied. Yeah, no, XP is not enabled. You're right. All right, so when I go back in and disable CSM, should I enable XP at the same time, or should I do one thing at a time?
You can do those at the same time. Just I would do XMP separate from the Secure Boot. I would do Secure Boot by itself.
Yeah. So this video or this Reddit post from 4 years ago, but apparently it's still relevant, says to first disable CSM and just boot with that and see if it likes it. And if it doesn't, or if it does,
What the hell?
then you
What the
can
hell
go
even?
in
What the
and,
hell even is CSM? What?
I don't fucking. In order to get the secure boot option, you have to turn off CSM
Oh,
in iOS Gigabyte. I don't know, but
gotcha.
turn it off, make sure it boots, and then basically what happens is you turn on secure boot, but it says active. It's above. It's not enabled. It's active. It's not on. It's a thing, and you have to go do a thing to fix it. Like, first, do the other shit. But I'm gonna download the chipset drivers, even though I've already done this recently. I'm gonna do it again. So this is the AMD chipset. Right?
The AMD chipset drivers, yeah, that's a thing you do in Windows.
Yeah, I did this somewhat recently, but I'm gonna do it again. Oh, I have a 56 minutes. Fancy. Windows 10. Download. Go ahead and do this, and then I go and I re-enable XMP. So I I think the whole time my USB was getting detected. It's just, like I said, like you scroll down, and you get to the bottom one, and when you click down, it doesn't unhighlight. Like, when it's selected, it only highlights the selected one. But when you go off the screen, it still has the bottom one highlighted, but if you hit enter, it's not the bottom one. So my USB was off screen the whole time. It
Gotcha.
seems, which I thought I checked, but apparently I didn't. Also, I really want to play the Battlefield game. So, if this works.
I definitely jump in with you if you get on and get it to work.
Damn.
Rips, not a
But
two.
until they throw another train at us, there's nothing to do but research.
So the top 3 devs all got fired and the game got delayed. Now, it's either they, like, the people that own them, like, said, fuck you, or they weren't doing their job and they got fired because they were literally doing nothing. We don't know. So, maybe.
Is there multiplayer mods for Subnautica? There's gotta be.
Yeah. Alright, time to restart yet again. Yay.
The Ultimate Collection is which just is Subnautica below zero as well, is like $17.96, so about $20. I think I'm just gonna do the regular Subnautica though.